next to it. Next to your name, I think.
No, it doesn't anyways, but if it doesn't work again...
it's working.
It's working?
It says you're live.
I don't know if it's working. Hello everybody, Mr. DVB here. No, I don't think it worked.
Yeah.
I don't think it's working. No, it worked. It worked. Hey everyone, Mr. DVB here. So, yeah, this live stream thing is buggy sometimes, but, we're back here with our 5th entry in our Uncharted 4 walkthrough. So, my plan is that by the end of this all, there's probably going to be maybe 8 entries or so. I'm going to start to shorten them a little bit just because I feel like they're getting really long. I'm having a fun time doing this series, though. It's been blowing by really fast. Like, it doesn't feel like I've put in, like, 7 hours already, which I have. But, I have. So, like I said, we were at the Treasury currently. We just walked in, and outside the colonists were, I might just say colony, and then I said colonists. They were all dead in some kind of battle against soldiers, so that's kind of what Nate and his brother Sam are discovering right now, and I'm just adjusting my TV settings because I forgot to do that beforehand. Alright, so the refresh rate is all good now. But, yeah, so we're going to have a few more entries in this series, and then as soon as it's done, probably starting May 1st, I'll begin my Last of Us Part 1. I don't know why I'm calling it that, but I'm going to begin that walkthrough. And if you heard that noise in the background, that was my cat. My cat named Jack. Wow, it's a little annoying-ass cat. It has really stupid hair and a pair...
Hey, wait!
It has dumbass braces.
Captain Avery.
Hey!
Yeah. It's an annoying cat, so we tend to kick it a lot, and we don't even feed it most of the time. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Dr. Livingston.
I'm amazed this letter's still intact.
Albazra? Oh shit! I just realized something. Yeah. That founder Albazra claims this bejeweled dagger. That might be the dagger that's from fucking Lost Legacy. So this might actually carry over the story. Or there might be like a little hint. Where is my Samuel? There he is.
Hey Nathan, check it out.
What is it, Nettie? That was very close. That was very close to being a term I don't want to use.
Oh god.
I'm gonna say my Natey, but I'm playing as Nate.
Mr. melted down the gold, minted his own currency. So based on that, all the manifests on the shelves, the treasure was here. Here's the bigger question: where is it now? Okay, so we know that there was fighting outside and inside. Do you think the colonists stole it?
No. I think they were trying to reclaim what was theirs. Look. There's Avery. 2. Founders of Libertalia. All marked with the word thief. Not murderer, not tyrant.
Thief. So by the time the colonists busted in here, treasure was already gone.
Yeah, because these guys had already taken it for themselves. Pirates will be pirates, right?
Pirates will be pirates.
Part 3 is up, by the way, if you don't know. I see it now.
Oh, it's working? Okay, good.
I think so.
No, not for me. Maybe it's just working for you.
What? Where?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, weird. It's not up for me. I don't know why.
It's a map.
Yeah, and I can see the thumbnail.
Right there?
Wait, isn't this part 4?
It's a map of Libertalia.
Are you on part 4?
So follow it.
I called this part 5, but I don't know if this is part...
I thought you just did part 4.
No, yeah, okay, yeah, this is part 5.
Avery was from Devon, England.
He sure was. Man, those are some seriously large mansions.
Each of them has its own sigil, too.
Because that's where they lived.
You say we climb that watchtower, huh? Get our bearings.
New Devon, here we come.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, like... See, when you just go to my channel, part 3's up.
Now, how do we get up there?
I see it in my history, and if I click on it...
Oh. Yeah, that's weird. It's not showing up public for me. I'm gonna try putting it, like, on unlisted and then putting it back to public or something, because maybe that'll just fix the problem.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I can play it from my history, but it doesn't
show up. Yeah, then I'll have to figure out what's wrong with that. You know what it might be? It might be because there was... What do you call it?
Okay.
Could be because, it originally didn't stream, right? So, it could be that, it still thinks I'm trying to start a part 3 live stream. So if I delete the one that's still waiting to start, then it might actually put the other one up. I'm hoping. Like, I'll try that out. I'll try 2 things out first, but maybe that'll do the trick. Cause yeah, like I don't know why. Sometimes these streams I start them and they just don't work. Also, I love the detail here, like where the fucking footprints show up in the dust. Like that's just great. And they stay there too. It's awesome.
Yeah, but the snow deformation is...
The snow deformation is absolute trash. Naughty Dog... Michael does life. You know, I think it's just this... His eyes aren't properly seeing the snow deformation.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he hasn't actually seen the snow.
Yeah, he doesn't actually see anything.
What? You're stepping on Baldridge.
No.
Because they say they're stepping in snow, but in real life, he sees the fucking grass of his outside window.
That one wasn't too great. I'd work on that.
Yeah, that wasn't very good. Whatever.
Alright. Up we go.
I'm shocked the stairs are intact.
Hey. Jinx us.
I'm finding a problem with these streams off the PlayStation is you don't get any, like, volume control.
Like I said.
And...
What mic are you using?
Oops. I use my actual, like, PS4 headset. It's the gold stereo headset. So it's like the actual PlayStation one. It's really good for sound. It's not good for a mic. But the mic I'm actually using for the stream though, this one is my Blue Snowball. It's like the same one I use for my actual like videos. I can't really think of what videos I actually use it in right now currently, but it's what I normally use.
Your vlogs?
Well, like the thing is, whenever I do like my Last of Us Part 2 videos, that's just on my iPhone. Like I just record on my phone.
Yeah,
Sam? Yeah.
Pretty much like
plummeted to your death.
like my top 5 games of the year, like anticipated ones, like that's using my Blue Snowball. So it's a really good mic. The problem is I'm not sitting very close right now. Like I'm probably about 3 feet away from it.
Ready?
Because the cord's not long enough to reach me. Because normally I would have it way closer to me, but I just have it where it is. But it picks up really well anyways, so... Well, I definitely, like, by the time Last of Us 2's out, I kind of want to have a little bit better of a setup for just, like, recording these streams. I do have a slightly better setup just for myself when it comes to watching movies and playing games, because I have those LED things, so basically you just put it, like, Flickpick has it, it's like an LED thing that goes around your entire TV, and just lights up the wall behind it, kind of, like, just dimly lits it. So when I play Last of Us, I'm gonna have it set to blue the entire time. I play part 2, because it looks really awesome.
There it is.
Like dark blue.
Just on the other side of the river.
And it's pretty long too. I got like 16 and a half feet of it, which is like 196 inches or something, so.
Hey, is your hat down there?
Yeah, funny one. That's just another, like, that's just, that mountain looks so goddamn awesome. Like,
I don't know what part you're at.
oh, I'm literally at the part, like, where the tower gets blown up. Ah, spoilers.
Couple hours. Depends on what or who we bump into along the way.
Boom, as I was saying. But no, yeah, I absolutely...
You're being like a 4-year-old kid.
Oh yeah, like, it... To be completely honest, like, next to, like, Red Dead, this is the best looking game still, in my opinion.
I honestly like the character model more than...
No, yeah, I think the character models in this are probably better during, like, cutscenes and stuff. Last of Us 2 are better than Red Dead, do you think?
Jesus, that was close.
I'd say so. From what we've seen.
From what we, like, okay, the 2018 E3 gameplay easily, but the newer gameplay doesn't look as good. It's obviously, like, there's obviously, like, some minor downgrading.
I'm sure it'll look better than Uncharted 4. Like,
Oh, yeah. So, I think we're safe to say it's gonna be one of the best looking games no matter what. I mean, I think that the animations are already, like, the best. That's the thing that Naughty Dog is, like, so damn good at is their animations. Like, when you're in, like, combat, like, the mechanics that they haven't really talked much about that I'm honestly probably most excited for is the dodging mechanic. For me, it's the dodging, because like that's just gonna be so great in melee combat. Like just swiftly dodge enemies and stuff like that. It's gonna look great. So I'd consider this a set piece. It's not like as big as some of the ones in the previous game, but it's probably my favorite set piece this game has. Just like that really, unless you count the truck chase as a set piece, but like I just love that like giant explosion of the tower and then falling over. Yeah. Let's break down this door. When there's cutscenes, try not to talk. I know you can't obviously see it, so. Yeah. But no, yeah, there's some just great action moments in this like section of the game. That's kind of the thing for me is like later on, like that part of the game I've always said is kind of the weak point for me. I just find there's not really anything like super memorable action-wise there, so like it just feels kind of like. No, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to like spoil it for Chris or anything. But I'm just saying like, yeah, like that part of the game, like there's not any like super memorable action parts for me, right? Like it's kind of more of just like the same, and it's still really good. But
there's one that's coming to mind, but I wouldn't call it like amazing. Like I think it's fun, but
I like the truck chase at the end.
When you're running to the water.
Yeah, that's a solid part.
Yeah, but that's like the only one I can wait.
Okay, cutscene.
Hey Nadine, great to see you again. Okay, mango.
What are you on about?
Oh, it's my safe word.
Are you always this clever?
Have my moments.
Yes. You and your brother have proven yourselves the more capable treasure hunters on the island. Shame we're not on the same side.
Hey, there's still time.
Trust a Drake. I'm not falling for that again.
Hey, just let's talk about it.
On it probably says on easy mode, but last time I fought, or no, actually I think it was on the easy, even easier like adventure.
Are you at Sam fighting right now?
See myself out.
I'm about to fight her by myself. Yeah.
You think I'm just going to let you walk away?
If I can't remember correctly, you can't even hit her, right?
Wait. That'd be the last thing to do.
Love that.
Oh come on, Nadine, really? You're a badass and all, but
you can hit her sometimes.
two of us.
I don't think my men are on their way here right now.
I just love when you.
All I have to do is buy some time.
Yeah.
If I don't finish
Just mute yourself the next few minutes.
God damn it.
I'm tired of this island. I'm tired of your brother. And I'm tired of you.
Oh, no, you don't.
Get off.
Do that.
Oof.
We just talk about this.
I don't think so.
It's really not a long fight at all. Like it's pretty much like probably like a minute. Like it's super short.
Yeah, and it leads right into the next.
Yeah, the next great part. But like I noticed like when I was playing it last time, it's like you barely fight her. It's kind of weird.
Almost there, Sam.
Yeah, I'm already done. Great.
You're fast, but you're not that fast.
Hey, forget about her. Come on, we gotta get out of here before they... Shit. Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay?
Well, this is interesting. Nate? Samuel?
Put your guns down! All of you!
No.
Rafe, this guy's on edge.
Oh, don't worry about him, Nadine. These guys don't kill anyone in cold blood. It's just not their style.
You wanted to bet her life on that?
Go ahead, then. Shoot her.
Sam.
I die, you both die.
So be it. Not another step!
I mean, like this?
Sam, put the gun down.
I warned you.
Do it!
It's done!
Hold your fire! Don't shoot! Put it down.
It's done. Okay? It's done.
Don't worry, Nadine. It's not their style.
I say, I didn't think he had it in him. Samuel. You okay? I guess you knew this moment was coming, huh?
Hey! Come on, man. You already got us. Take it easy. Come on now, you're a businessman. Let's work out a deal.
Oh, a deal. Oh, yeah. I'll be here what you have in mind. Oh, you can go ahead. I'm listening.
You want to find Avery's treasure? We'll help you find it.
And in exchange, I let you live?
Yeah. That and a small cut.
The gauchos on this guy.
Just enough to get him his freedom, okay?
His freedom.
Nathan.
Yeah. He did hard time. Our time. And the guy who broke him out, Hector Alcazar, he owes him a lot of money.
Whoa, what the hell are you talking about, Nate? Hector Alcazar died in a shootout in Argentina like 6 months ago. I'm the one that got Samuel out.
Oh.
Wow. What did he tell you?
Alcazar.
Sam, what kind of story did you cook up? Alcazar? Really? You lied? You lied to your baby brother?
We're wasting time.
Just a second. Thing is, Nate, I never stopped looking for Avery's treasure. I just kept running into these dead ends. And then I hear that our dear old Samuel Drake, an authority, is alive. And someone, well, there was no breakout. I bribed the prison warden. And your brother, he just waltzed right out the front gate. He spent the last 2 years tracking down a second St. Dismas cross. You know what? He did it all with me.
Oh,
Yeah?
no, that's bullshit.
Oh. Sam, care to refute?
Nate.
Oh, Sam. Jesus, no.
Listen. Avery's treasure was ours. It was always ours.
I left my life for you.
Hey, look, Nate, if it's any consolation, he duped me too. He pulled a Houdini on me, he brought you and that old man back into the mix, and I cannot lie, Sam, that really pissed me off. But, all behind us now.
You don't deserve it.
You do. Last I checked, we're all a bunch of thieves, digging around where we should.
Rafe,
What?
one way or another, end it. Or I will.
Well, you heard the lady.
Hey, you missed one clue, and you can kiss that treasure goodbye. You said it yourself, keep running into dead ends. Why don't you face it, Rafe? You need us.
No, you're right. You're half right. I just need Sam.
Wait, now you're making a mistake.
Wait,
You
don't listen!
So yeah, that's a twist that I love. There's technically some like minor plot holes I guess you could bring up with it, you know, and just the idea that like Nate wouldn't have heard about it if he already knew he was like a drug lord, and especially like even like Sully. But still, it's a great twist nonetheless, in my opinion.
Nate!
Yeah. I think it's way better than him being the villain.
Yeah, I think it's better than him being the villain, like the original plan was. Because even though Nate,
I think the twist in
There
that
is-
was that it was like the twist
Who
was
lives here anyway?
that they're brothers.
I have no
I just
idea.
like that more.
But this is definitely the address. Been scoping the place out for the past few days. No one's home.
No, yeah, I like this twist a lot more. In the original version, Sam still turned out to be good in the end, because he found out that, like, Nate didn't,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he found out that, like, Nate didn't, purposely leave him. That, like, Nate actually thought he was dead. But, I still just think that that plotline is just kind of, yeah. It still could have been obviously good, and I imagine it would have been, but I just think this game's direction and story, I just prefer it.
Yeah. Oh, there's no like unlimited ammo or whatever in Last of Us?
I don't think there's anything like that now. I'm probably gonna go, actually, just so I can continue doing commentary, okay, Jack?
Yeah.
But I'll just call you back in a little bit. Alright, see ya. Okay. Yeah, sorry the commentary in this episode's been kind of off. It's not the best, when I'm, like, talking to somebody else, I find. I know not many people are watching this series, but still.
There you go.
I want to try to have the best commentary I can possibly have. I just realized something. Is my HDR... No, it's off, thank God. Because I was going to say, if it was on, this would have looked very funky this episode.
Come on, Nathan.
Oh, that's weird. That's a glitch I normally have, is where I can't shoulder swap when I'm in this level.
Whoa.
So it's good that for once I'm actually not having that glitch.
Spooky.
Oh, here. I brought a spare.
So, are we looking for any particular
No,
room?
it sticks to the side. I don't like it.
Journals, and kind of research papers, you know?
Nothing in here.
So if you guys recall, the whole reason we're here is because Sam's brother discovered that some of their mother's stuff is here, and they're just trying to get it back. So it's the whole reason that we're getting this flashback. Just explores more of Nate's past. Miss Evelyn, my name is Kenshiro Namba. I recently attended your lecture at the Adventurers Lodge last week regarding your recent find, the set of Tokugawa-era armor you obtained off the coast of Okinawa. Your presentation was utterly fascinating, though I was surprised by the condescending tone of the questions from the audience. I believe recognition and respect for one's work should be contingent. I don't know what that means. Contingent on race or gender. I imagine we both have struggled in that regard. I write today because I have come into possession of what I believe to be French jousting armor, though I am not completely certain of the date nor the country of origin. If you have any time to spare, I would appreciate the insight of someone with your expertise. Apologies if this is too forward, but I'll only be in the city for another month. In September, I travel to Iceland to study a Viking burial site, and I would deeply regret missing an opportunity to speak with you further. I'm staying at the Lennox. If you wish to contact me, I sincerely hope you do. Kindest regards, Kenichiro Namba. And that is a photo of Kenichiro. Oh, got someone here.
Nope.
It's not gonna be in this attic. Boxes are filled with old traveling and camping equipment. Down we go.
Down in the way.
So, how do we find them?
What, Mom's notebooks? I mean, don't you remember? She always used that off-white leather binding.
Yeah, I know, but it's such a large place. Here we go. White leather. Sam, I think I found one.
For real?
No. It's not one of Mom's.
You got the right idea, though. Let's keep looking.
Hey, Sam. Call me crazy, but this looks like a Ming Dynasty vase.
Nathan, who in their right mind would have a Ming Dynasty vase just sitting around like that?
Yeah. It's probably a knockoff of some kind.
Yeah, of course it is, right?
Right.
Well, this person's a serious hoarder.
Won't budge.
Here, let's do it together. You ready? Push! 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 What the hell?
It's some sort of sarcophagus.
Look around. This whole place is filled with sarcophaguses. Or sarcophagi.
Sam, this is real.
What is this place? Huh? Let's go find out. What is this place?
For some reason, the previous 2 installments aren't uploading. I'm gonna pause the video very shortly, for a very short time. So just do whatever you'd like. I mean, people are gonna be watching this later anyways, so you can just fast forward until you see some movement, or wait. I don't know how long I'm gonna be. I'm just gonna try to see what's up with those other 2 uploads because they should be up by now already. They were longer videos, so obviously it's gonna take longer for them to upload and everything. But I'm just surprised that they aren't showing up. They show up in history, but I'm kind of confused. Alright, so my videos, customized channel. Yeah, a bunch of the uploads failed. I know that. The streams weren't working earlier, so I'm just kind of confused on what's up with that. I'm going to try deleting those streams that didn't work. Maybe that'll fix the problem, I'm thinking. Hopefully it doesn't actually delete those episodes. Yeah, I think that's what the problem was. And I will go edit. Oh, can I not delete them? That's going to be kind of annoying if I can't. Oh, delete forever. Yeah, okay. I think we solved it. Delete forever. And then we should just have one more. The video's still live, so I know I'm not deleting this live stream by accident or anything like that. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on this video. Visibility to private. Or no, that one's up. That one's up. The other 2 inches are what I want to try to get. Part 3 and 4. It says SD, so that could just mean that yeah, it's not like not uploaded yet. Because what I'm worried about is this is just the, what would you call it in me? The I don't know the right term, but like I don't want a scenario where the videos come up as they come out after this one, because this is going to be a shorter episode. I don't want that, because that would be really stupid. So I'm hoping that these all can be up on time. That's my goal here. Alright, did that work? I'm gonna just check. So, because like yeah, I can literally click on them and then watch the full thing.
Hello, everyone.
So it's really
It's
really confusing me why it's not letting them just, you know, straight up be uploaded. And judging on my internet, yeah, these videos are pretty goddamn hazy looking, honestly. Oh, they're really bad. What the heck? Great. Were they that bad when I was playing? Holy crap, that's really fucking terrible looking, to be honest. How has this one looked? No, this one looks a lot better. I don't think this looks as messy. So I don't know what was up. Anyways, we'll see. Maybe they'll upload tomorrow or something. Like, they'll just upload later. I'm just hoping that this episode doesn't come out first because I don't want episode 5 to be uploaded before the previous ones. Because that's just dumb. Anyways, but that being said, let's just get back into this. So sorry about that delay. I'll put a comment below if this video uploads in time.
When I die, bury me in one of these.
Sure. Can I mummify you and put your organs in a jar too?
On second thought, maybe not.
I definitely wouldn't mind getting that cord so that I can hear audio in the future, because
Hey, Nate, check me out.
there is kind of a problem
Huh?
with streaming off of here.
Dr. Livingston, come on.
Nice.
That is a meme between Jack and I. But yeah, no, those previous episodes had some really bad quality drops, so...
What I wouldn't give to get an invite like this.
I mean, the first part of this series, I just couldn't hear the audio, so it was kind of annoying.
So where are we going?
Huh?
Well, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you pick?
Anywhere?
Anywhere.
Okay, well. Here we go. India.
Yeah, we'll visit the Taj Mahal.
Oops.
Wow. This table's as big as the ones in the orphanage dining hall. Wouldn't take much. Judging by the artifacts, they certainly had enough money for it. Jousting armor. Looks French. It's locked.
Mom's stuff might be in one of these rooms. We gotta find another way in. Hey. Hey, air vent. Up there.
Oh yeah. That could get us into the room below it. What? You kidding me? Can't handle it.
Well, all right. Let's see what you got then. Are you ready? Oh, oops.
It's a Polaroid.
Let me see. I think it still works. Yeah, come here. Now smile, all right? Don't lose it.
Shake that photo. That's interesting, because you can take this photo with a helmet on as well, and it shows up later in the game, so they will show whatever it is that you actually take. It's kind of cool, because there's different helmets you can wear. I've done it with 2 different ones, I think, before, so it's cool to know that you can do that. There you go, it's a photo of young Nate and young Sam. You know, like, I obviously prefer, by a long shot, the quality, or the assured quality I get when I use the Elgato, right? Because I know that if I'm recording it, it's going to be practically raw footage. It's going to look great. It takes up a lot of space on my computer, but I have like a terabyte on one of my hard drives, so it's not a problem, and I just delete them afterwards. But I can't do that for games like Last of Us Part 2, obviously, when I'm going to be playing that in like 4K and HDR and everything when it comes out. So that's what kind of sucks about this whole scenario, is that I have to, you know, and plus the Elgato is honestly just a bitch to set up. It's really annoying to like have it all set up and whatnot, so I don't know. When I do The Last of Us, I may or may not actually just record episodes, but I kind of want that cord by then, and I just don't see myself getting that cord. A lot of stuff I order from nowadays is like on Amazon, and
There.
I don't know, so I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Let's go this way. I suppose I could technically just record using the PlayStation record thing, since that's not gonna have any problems then, but I don't know. We'll see. The future will tell.
Alright.
But no, I like these levels that explore Nate's past. Like this is
Hold on.
obviously showing like Nate and Sam's relationship, but later on there's also some like important things in here, like very important.
It's like a hospital in here.
For his character. Later on, so that guy, I'm imagining that became her husband, the one that we read that thing from earlier. Later on, there's some even more important stuff to do with like this whole scene. But yeah, in Uncharted 3, it was just exploring, you know, how we met Sully and stuff. So I like these sections. Evelyn, I was hoping I wouldn't have to write this letter. I was hoping our last conversation made my intentions clear. I was hoping that ignoring your repeated attempts to contact me would eventually send the right message. Discovering you sent my daughter a check in the mail means the message was too subtle for someone like you. I don't need your money, and more to the point, I don't want your money. I can take care of my family just fine without your help. It's insulting to both of you, or to both of our intelligence, is to pretend that your hollow gesture would somehow rekindle a relationship. What little was left of our bond died the moment you couldn't bother to show up for Dad's funeral. Right up until the moment he drew his last breath. He still loved you. I don't. I pray you find peace, whatever it is. Yeah.
Well, that's
so,
sad.
So this person did not have a very good relationship with their brother, it seems. Now let's open that door.
So, anything?
Didn't see any journals.
Alright, well, we still got the other locked door, so come on.
Oops. Before behind door number 2.
Wow.
Journals galore. Well, let's see what we find.
Nope. Wow. Sam.
You got something? This is it.
Riches of Paradise?
Evelyn bought a first edition of General History of the Pirates from a collector, along with a stack of 18th century documents. Along them I found a very intriguing letter from one Joseph Burns, who not only admits to being a crewman on Henry Avery's ship, but possibly hints at Avery's vast treasure. What else could Riches of Paradise refer to? If he sent this letter from prison, he clearly didn't have the treasure with him. So where is it? Need to trace it back to the source, Henry Avery's attack on the Gunsway, picture caption, Joseph Burns, map caption, last known sighting. Note above letter. What are these markings? So yeah, this story is like a kind of a more personal one from him as well, because, you know, it's all about something that his mom, you know,
Henry Avery.
cared about and tried to discover.
Gunsway heist.
Oh, what do you got there?
I've never seen this one.
Yeah, me either. But that's definitely Mom's handwriting.
Put up your hands. Slowly.
Hey. There's no need for that.
What is he holding?
Hey, you keep your gun on me.
Give me my journal.
All right. I'm sorry, Nathan. So what now? Now, we wait for the police. Yeah, you don't want to have to deal with that headache.
Stop.
I mean, the hassle of ruining 2 kids' lives, that's...
I really don't want to shoot you.
Come on, lady, it was no harm, no foul, all right?
We all must face the consequences for our actions.
And at least let him go. I brought him down here so he could see our mom's stuff. That's it, he had nothing to do with this.
What?
I'm telling you that this is all on me.
No. Your mother's stuff.
Yeah, that journal. It was our mom's.
You're Cassandra Morgan's voice.
Nathan Morgan is his real name.
Hi?
Michael. I could have shot you.
Yeah, you still might, so, do you mind?
You knew her mom? She worked for me. As I'm sure you've noticed, I'm a collector of sorts.
That's sort of an understatement.
So, Mom was like your translator? Your mother was the most brilliant historian I have ever met. We could have accomplished so much together. But then her illness... I'm sorry.
It's alright. Happened a long time ago.
Of all her discoveries, this would have been her crowning achievement. Sic parvis magna. Greatness from small beginnings.
So Francis Drake's motto. Yeah, Latin and historical figures. Those were our dinner conversations. We were a weird family.
Did she ever tell you her theories regarding Sir Francis Drake and his heirs? Sir Francis Drake didn't have any heirs.
Yeah.
That's what history tells us. But your mother and I believed otherwise. Learning that old pirate's secrets is just one more adventure I have to let go. I guess there's a lot I have to let go. Forgive me. Ramblings of an old woman. Here. It is as much yours as it is mine. Who knows? Perhaps one day you'll be able to finish what she started.
Yeah, so, we're off the hook, right?
I'll handle the police. You found your way in. I trust you can see yourself out. Here. Thank you. Sorry about the mess.
Come on, Nathan. Let's go.
Are you okay?
Holy shit. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Sam?
Oh,
Police, you all right?
Wait, we have to do something.
yeah, we need to get the hell out of here.
Can't just leave her here.
There's nothing we can do for her. All right, we have to run. If the cops find us here, then there's...
Ma'am?
Nathan! We gotta go. Right now. Oh, shit. Window! Window!
You check upstairs. You come with me.
So there you have it. Their real name is Nathan and Samuel Morgan. We found out in the third game that his last name was not actually Drake, but we didn't know what his real name was. I find that old lady's death very, like, it's pretty cheesy, honestly, that it happens. It makes sense because it gives reason for something that we'll see in a few minutes here, but it is a little bit cheesy. She just dies like that. Also, I noticed part 4 of the walkthrough, my internet was... My dad mentioned that he wasn't getting very good connection, or his internet wasn't even working on his laptop. And I checked back on that episode, and the quality was terrible in it. Like, it was extremely pixelated. Like, there's a 8-bit mode you can turn on in this game, and it looked like that. Like, it was really bad at parts, so I apologize for how bad that was. In the future, I'll just have to make sure my internet isn't having any problems. Again, I don't know why those videos aren't uploaded yet. I feel like YouTube's probably just still processing in the background. Really hoping that they come out before this video, so it's not like out of order and everything, but we'll see. I think I just... There we go.
Nathan, you alright? You there, don't move! Run for it!
This is a theme that I love. This is my favorite part of the level, personally. I just think it's kind of cool having these guys chase after you and running around and stuff.
Oh shit.
Come on! Run! God damn it! Nathan, over here! There! By the guest house! Run! Oh, shit! They're bolting! The dumpster! Come on!
Okay.
Oh, goddamn, that's gonna fuck me over, I think. Nope, it didn't. Good.
On the bike! Now, come on! Alright, hold on tight! I'd say we're clear. But we catch our breath for a second. Some night, huh?
Some night. That old lady.
Hey. Man, you listen to me. That wasn't our fault back there. I mean, that lady, she was, sick. I mean, it's okay to feel bad, but there was nothing we could do about it.
So what are we gonna do now? I can't go back to the orphanage. We can't go back to your job.
And we don't.
Sure.
No, I'm serious. We get as far away from this place as we possibly can.
Yeah? And how long till the cops find us?
Well, I think they'll be looking for Nathan and Samuel Morgan.
Yeah, that's us.
What if it wasn't? Nathan, back at that mansion, you knew just as much about that stuff as that poor old lady. Here, I always felt that we were destined for something great. But until tonight, I didn't know what that meant. But this, Mom's unfinished work, this is our chance to restart our lives with brand new identities.
What are you talking about?
I know some guys. Pretty good at forging papers, too. Now, as for our new name, Mom believed that Sir Francis Drake had heirs. Who's to say he didn't?
You're serious? aren't you?
Nathan, we were meant for this. And I promise, you and me together, we're gonna go far. So what do you say? Nathan Drake?
This is such a great moment.
Everything changed after that. You know, we became explorers, adventurers. Mostly thieves. Ow.
Okay, just hold still.
Well, for a while, it felt like if we weren't taking turns going to jail, it was because we were in jail together. And after I lost him, after I thought I lost him,
You didn't want to bring him back up again.
something like that. That's it. Now you know everything.
With you, I doubt that that's everything. But it's a lot.
Love to know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking that you're lucky that I found you when I did.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't lose a limb or anything. It would have been a royal pain getting you out of here.
How did you find me anyway?
Oh, you know, easy. Just follow the sound of gunfire.
No, I mean, how did you get here? Oh, of course.
Come in, Sully.
Hey, darling. How's he doing?
Oh, you know, he's banged up, but he's alive. Par for the course. Now we just need to rescue the other Drake.
What do you mean?
I'll let Nate tell you.
Hey, pal. Glad you could join us.
I wouldn't miss it. So what happened to Sam?
Rafe's got him.
Shit. You know where they are?
Yeah, they're headed to the northern side of the island. See if you can find a place to set down over there. Once we get Sam, we're gonna need to get out of here pretty quick.
Copy that.
Hey, what about the treasure?
Forget it. We don't need it.
But Alcazar.
No, there is no Alcazar.
It's all bullshit.
Wait, you mean the depth,
The escape?
Yeah, Sam made it all up. What an asshole, right? Look, I'll fill you in on everything when I see you, okay?
Yeah, I can't wait. You two be safe down there.
You know us.
Dreja.
Thanks.
Sure.
No, I mean, thanks for saving me. Again.
I almost didn't this time.
Right.
Come on. I got us a ride. So, we're headed to the northern side
Chapter
of the
17.
New Devon.
For better or worse.
and that's where Rafe is taking your brother.
So I'm just gonna pause this for a moment. I might end this episode here. Yeah, so I like Nate's backstory. I think that was like a really great way, and like just the whole music and stuff. It really hits home. Like, yeah, this is. I like how it's telling the ending of Nate's story while also telling the beginning of Nate's story. I think that's a cool way of doing it because obviously, like the first game and the second game didn't really give you any of Nate's backstory. The third one did, where you kind of learn how he met Sully and how they became friends. But this fourth game really like, you know, it's ending off this character. But it's also showing you the start of it, and I thought that was just really brilliantly written. And that's a cool way of doing it, honestly, because you don't always need backstory in the first film, honestly, or the first game in this case. I think kind of doing it in the same thing creates for some actually like really cool flashback sequences that you can kind of parallel between the two. But yeah, no. There are some well, I love the story in this game. It's my favorite in the franchise, and I think that it's the coolest or the most interesting treasure in my opinion. I do think, and I love the twists. I think the Sam twist was really smart, and I remember it shocking the heck out of me when I was playing the game. But at the same time, I do feel like there are some minor plot holes with it. It's not a big thing to me at all, honestly. It doesn't take away from the twist. It's just that, I think a better way of handling it would have just been if Rafe had said, wait, what are you talking about? I'm the one that broke Sam out. Because I think, honestly, if Hector Alcazar is this figure that, Nate's like, oh yeah, Butcher of Panama, right? That drug lord. You think he would know, that he's dead? Especially when Elena's a journalist. You think that Nate would have heard that he's dead? Or something like that. So, I've always just found that a bit, possibly somewhat kind of corny, but not corny, but just it's kind of you think that he would maybe know about that, but that's really it. I still think it's a really cool twist. But I think it would have been better to just have Rafe say what are you talking about? I'm the one that broke him out, or maybe Alcazar's or maybe Rafe's what are you talking about? Alcazar's still in prison kind of thing. I don't know. Probably the first option. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end this episode here. I kind of want to break them up, like I said, and I think that was a really good part to cover there. So I think the next thing is gonna be some Elena stuff. My guess is there'll probably be about 3 more episodes, 3 or 4, depending on how long I stream tomorrow. I'll probably have this finished tomorrow. Honestly, I definitely will. But it really boils down to how many episodes I'm going to break it up into. But thank you for joining me. I know nobody was actually watching this stream, but I'm fine with that because it's going to go up afterwards, and then some of you guys will maybe check it out. But yeah, again, I apologize for the really bad quality in part 4 of this walkthrough. I don't know what was up with that. My internet was just hitting a low point, and the quality was really, really bad in that video. So yeah, I'll just have to make sure next time that there's no problems beforehand. But yeah, I'll see you guys all next time where I'll be continuing this story off, and we'll see you all then. Bye.